Hey folks, it's me, Michael Bach, your diversity dude, and this is Monday Morning Musings. So this morning I want to talk about something that, a lot of people are talking about right now, and that is fake news. Unless you're living under a rock, you know that fake news is a really big issue. We've got foreign bodies like Russia trying to influence our political outcomes here in Canada by pumping fake news into our social media channels. And Facebook and Twitter and all these social media channels are really trying to figure out how to eliminate that. But the truth of the matter is, it's not just foreign bodies that are pumping fake news into our discourse. I saw an article on CBC this morning, and it really gave me pause to think. It's about a video that is making the rounds that suggests that under a Trudeau government, they would introduce Sharia law into Canadian society. Sharia law, if you're not aware, is a tradition under Islam, which, some people have issues with because of some of the things that it requires. I'm not going to get into it. This is not a video about Sharia law. Not the point. The point is that this video has been making the rounds, and it has about 50,000 views on YouTube, but it's also been shared in 3 Facebook groups that have about 185,000 likes between them, and it's been shared on Facebook 7,000 times. And I haven't seen the video, but as the article says, it's a clip of an imam that has been completely taken out of context. It's then a video of Trudeau, Prime Minister Trudeau, praying at a mosque, and then a picture of a child saying, "Keep Canada great again." And apparently it's been traced back to this woman by the name of Sandra Solomon, who is like a rabid anti-Islam activist. And so the whole point is about this video. And the guy in the video, the imam in the video, has actually been interviewed and said, no, this is, taken totally out of context. And he explains himself and makes it clear what he was actually talking about. There is no evidence that any political party will introduce Sharia law. It's not coming to Canada. That's not happening. The McGuinty government introduced legislation to make sure it never happened in Ontario. It's never happening here in Canada. Everyone needs just to cool their jets. This is a red herring. It is people trying to influence the political system. And we as citizens, as engaged parties in our political process, need to fight this. Ignoring fake news doesn't make it go away. We have to counter the fake news with truth. And so as you are out there in the social media world, learning and reading and retweeting and reposting, I really want everybody to check your facts. So look at the source of the article before you repost it. Is it from CBC, CTV, Global, the Globe and Mail? Is it from a local paper that you know? Is it a reliable source of information? Or is it through the Canada Digest or some bizarre domain that you've never heard of? And if you don't know it, don't share it. I realize that may be hard for some people, but we are the ones who can control the narrative. It is so easy to create a website and post all sorts of fake articles. And unless you know the source of the information, just don't share it. The potential is that it's not actually reliable. The second thing you need to do is when you see these articles, when you see this kind of misinformation being put out there, is to counter it. So for example, this article that I'm posting down below from CBC, I want everybody to reshare it. I want you to share it on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Snapchat. I don't know. There's other channels. It all confuses me. Just anywhere you share information on social media, I want you to share this article. Because if we counter the narrative with real news, then fake news loses its power. That's it. That's all I want to talk about today. I hope you have a fantastic week. I hope you have a fantastic summer. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to subscribe to my channel by clicking on the link so you can get access to all of my Monday morning musings and connect with me on my other social media platforms. I am Diversity Dude MB. Have a fantabulous week, and I will see you next week for another episode of Monday Morning Musings. Bye.